G'day mates, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be covering all the new drop spot locations, but rather than just being like, oh, here's this drop spot, drop here for this chest. Nah, this is so much better than that. I'm going to be showing you how you get the guaranteed new overpowered guns and who you have to kill to get them. Because if you don't know, everyone's talking about this new gold system, buying gold, upgrading with gold, but that is not the best strategy right now. 100% the meta right now to winning as many games as possible and absolutely dominating is picking a drop spot that drops a gun that you want, knowing which boss you have to kill or challenge to get them to drop it, and then you're absolutely chilling. There is a spot where you can get a guaranteed RPG and epic heavy assault rifle, the only RPG on the map by the way, by killing one guy who hardly even shoots back and almost no one is dropping there. You can get a guaranteed P90, so right now if you're a controller player, you're loving jumping in boxes and just destroying people because you hate the new shotguns, this is your chance as well. There's 4 different locations that give you a P90. So I'm going to cover all that because after you watch this video, you're going to be slaying out, I promise. All right, guys, you know the deal. Please chuck a like on the video, comment down below what your favorite new drop spot is. And if you haven't subscribed and you're loving the content, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. For all the things I'm talking about in the video today, you have to duel the NPC. So the character, when you find them, the one that I'm talking about, don't just kill them. You have to interact with them, go to challenge or duel. Except that you'll get pushed back, then you kill them. If you kill them without dueling, they won't drop you the gun. Again, if you have any questions or you're confused about any of this, I'm going to be streaming about 10 hours every single day playing Arena on my stream at twitch.tv/Aussie Antics. Always swing by and ask your questions there. All right, let's start off by talking about the most broken drop on the entire map right now. 100%, if you go this drop spot, your chances of winning will go through the roof. It is Hydro Dam. If you don't know what Hydro Dam is, I'll bring up a map right now. It's really, really simple. The reason why this drop is so good is because there's an NPC here that drops you a guaranteed heavy assault rifle and RPG with 5 rockets. A guaranteed RPG with 5 rockets and next to no one is dropping here. It is insane. So all you're going to want to do is usually land on the roof because just beware, in my other parts of today's video, I'll be talking about the different NPCs that you have to challenge. This one you don't challenge. He will attack you when he sees you. So make sure you land on the roof, loot your way down, and if you're contested, try to stay up the top and see if they can aggro the bot because it will use the RPG and the heavy assault rifle. So if you can make them attack your opponent and then third party, you're set sweet. So all you gotta do is drop on the top, loot your way down, nothing fancy. What I will mention though, if you're walking away with not too much shield here, there's also a slurp truck towards Slurpee that no one gets. So don't use any shields you find here. Make your way across to Slurpee, grab that slurp truck and also grab some of the ghost mushrooms that are around. You're pretty much guaranteed to walk away with a heavy assault rifle, a shotgun because there's enough loot, an RPG, maybe some shockwaves, and then easily 10 ghost mushrooms. So even if you don't find any shockwaves, you've now got double meds, an RPG, assault rifle, and a shotgun. So broken. Please start dropping here. It is free. Next up, let's talk about the P90 spawns because I know that might not sound like much, but right now with the shotguns not being the greatest, you guys already know taking out pumps has upset a lot of people, but currently spray meta, SMG meta, it is definitely back, especially if you're on controller, especially if you're rocking linear, so you know you've got that really good close range aim assist to just beam people. Please don't flame me in the comments. It's true. P90 right now on controller, if you're on linear, dominates. Don't fight it, just accept it and just get in kids' boxes and you'll win so many games. Even if you're on mouse and keyboard though, honestly, having a P90 for free is so good. Now there's a few different locations you can get the P90. You can get Slurpee Swamps, Dirty Docks, or just south of Steamy at the bridge. There's another character that drops it there. But my favorite spot is actually Ragnarok or where the Viking boat is just near Holly Hedges because no one drops here and you can kill the boss so easily. Just get an AR, a pistol, anything, take down the boss, the P90 is yours. Just make sure if you don't hit every single headshot, an assault rifle will sometimes run out of ammo, so make sure you just get a couple guns. From here, if you push towards the service station as well, you're guaranteed to get nom crates as well, and you're now on dead side of the map with a P90 and awesome loadout. You can push into Holly Hedges, you can rotate south, north, you can do whatever you want. Now, the first mythic we're going to talk about is the Mandalorian sniper and jetpack. While the jetpack isn't the greatest, the sniper is really, really good, and this drop spot in general is almost never contested. It's in the middle of the map, and you can use the sand to just get around super, super quickly. So this drop spot is a really good one. I don't suggest dropping directly on top of Mandalorian because almost nobody does that. And if someone does do that, by the time they've killed him, they've used up all their ammo. And if you drop with this little service station just towards the south, you can push up on them, easily get the elimination, grab the sniper rifle, and you're good to go. Now, with the Mandalorian sniper, it's a little bit different. It's not entirely hit scanned. So that means when you shoot, the bullet doesn't hit directly. It's not incredibly fast. If anything, it looks a bit slower than a normal bolt action sniper rifle. The main thing that makes it so good is the thermal scope. And it's not just like your crappy thermal scope like it used to be with a thermal AR. It sees through builds, which is so good with a sniper because you know exactly where someone's going to peek. If you're staring at someone, they don't know you're there, or even if they do, and you know exactly where on the ramp, wall, or whatever it is they're going to peek over, you always have the advantage of pre-firing your shots. So it is seriously underrated. Also, the melee attack on the sniper, if you're not scoping in and you click left click or right trigger and you attack, you'll kind of jump forward. Now, it only does about 45 damage and it stuns them, but it's really not that effective. What it's really effective for is phasing through builds. If you do this on someone's wall, you can fly all the way through their wall into the back of their box before they put up a stair or cone. It's a seriously, seriously underrated item, and almost no one drops here. The last major drop spot is to actually get the dragon shotgun. Now, hear me out. I know everyone's saying the dragon shotgun is terrible. I agree it's not incredibly strong, and I think it's going to get a buff, but it is incredibly strong in one particular skill set. It's for keying, and especially it's for keying if you're using an SMG, or better yet, like I've talked about, if you're keying with a P90 or a strong SMG and you're on controller, it is the meta right now. I mean, Reet said it. You know, Reet is an absolute keying god. He dropped multiple 20 bombs today in Solo Arena, and it's his loadout of choice. He even tweeted out how much he loves it. So it doesn't do the best damage if you hit the body because it's got such a big spread, but if you stand like a couple of feet back and you hit them in the body and the head, you can do upwards of 160 damage. So if you get in someone's box, hit that, instantly swap to an SMG, you are going to destroy them. And there is one spot on the map that gives it guaranteed. It's just up near Steamy Stacks. It's to the northwest of Steamy Stacks. You have to kill the Blaze skin, and this is the easiest one to kill. It is guaranteed free because she sits back with a shotgun that she can only shoot once. So again, assault rifle, SMG, pistol, anything, and then just kill her, take the gun. It's that simple. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend this for everyone. It is a specific playstyle, but if they buff this shotgun like I think they will, it is going to be ridiculously strong in that specific circumstance. So kind of treat it like a double barrel. If you used to play when the double barrel was in the game, get really close, one big shot, and then switch to your SMG. If you didn't see my other video, the last drop spot I recommend is either Camp Cod or Flopper Island, because right now fishing is the most broken thing in the game. They've massively buffed the fish that you can get. You get the riff fish, you get the 0-point fish, you get guaranteed shotguns, ARs. Honestly, if you just drop somewhere with about 10 fishing holes, you will walk out stacked without fighting anyone. I guarantee it. All right, guys, that does it for another video. I kept it short and sweet. I'm going to be doing a bunch more guide videos in the next few days, like in-depth drop locations, some new metas, some new tips and tricks with some of the items as well. But I played for about 10 hours today, and this is the most important thing, getting a good drop spot that guarantees you a good gun. So I really hope this helps. If it does, please chuck a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.